I'm Andrew.
And I'm Sam.
And we're NB Board Gaming. And today we are starting this year's top 100 games. Now, last year Samantha just did her top 50, so she and Vic are going to be joining Nick and I this year doing our top 100 games. So yeah, today is going to be the start of that. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm pretty excited about this, as I am always, to rank games. And I really put my list through quite the ringer. I'm not gonna lie.
Very rigorous.
Lots of changes, I think, based on last year. So, so let's just jump right in and start with our number 100. Samantha, you want to kick us off since this is your first time?
Yeah, for me, number 100 is Nidavellir. So yeah, that was a game that I was like kind of skeptical about at first.
I'm kind of surprised it made your list, to be honest.
I am too. I was actually pretty surprised it made my list.
It's number 100, so it's Mr. Irrelevant, right? Just like the NFL. The last one drafted.
But I mean, I think it's a great game. I love that you can score points in different ways, and kind of cool that it's like it is like a black and white game, but there's like pops of color in it. So I thought the whole Viking theme was kind of cool too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Splendor Killer. I don't think that happened, but
oh yeah.
All right, that's your number 100. My number 100 dropped 16 spots from last year, and that is Dice Miner. So Dice Miner is a nice little, I have a little plastic mountain where you're just drafting dice, and you're going to be collecting these pools of dice and re-rolling them and trying to collect points. A really quick little filler game. I think it's very awesome to play. I think it looks good on the table. I think it's fun, quick, easy. So yeah, Dice Miner down a little bit, but still in the top 100.
Okay, still made the cut.
Yep, Mr. Irrelevant.
All right, number 99 for me is Tiny Towns. I love this cute little game. I think it made my list because we've played it recently, and I was like, oh, I remember liking this game, or I liked it more the last time we played it. So it is cool where you're using the different shapes to make different buildings and stuff. So I thought it's a cool game. It's different.
Nice.
Yeah.
My number 99 dropped 6 spots, and it's kind of like a half crossover already. You have Tiny Towns, or no, what'd you say?
Tiny Towns, yeah.
Really?
For 99.
All right, well, we have a crossover thing because mine's Tiny Towns. For some reason, I was thinking you said Little Town.
Okay, I thought you said Little Town, and I wasn't even paying. I was like, he said something town.
We have a crossover already.
Yeah, 99.
I don't think on the exact number. I don't think that's going to ever happen again.
No,
so
probably not.
We're kicking it off with a bang. Yeah. So yeah, mine is Tiny Towns. We did play it more this year, and I think I still really enjoy it. It's just that there were quite a few new games that entered the list. I have 30 new games on my list.
Yep.
So about a third of my list is new. So with that, it did drop, but only 6 spaces, still held on to the top 100.
Yep.
Yeah, so number 99 for both of us, Tiny Towns. I did not see that coming.
No. Is that why you looked at me weird?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Okay.
I was like, yeah, I said Tiny Towns. Okay. Number 98 for me is like the OG of board games. It's Ticket to Ride. I still love Ticket to Ride. I can never beat Andrew, but I still think it's really fun. So I like the traveling part of it, and putting your trains together, and it's just like a really chill game, and you just don't take it too serious.
It's an amazing game. Should be higher.
There was a lot of games to rank. It was actually really hard. I thought, I did 50 last year, 100's gonna be kind of like easy, but I felt like narrowing it down to 100 was hard.
Oh, okay.
So
all right, so that was your 98.
Yep.
My 98 dropped 11 spots from last year, and I suspect will be much higher on Samantha's list. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And that is Takenoko. Number 98. So yeah, so it was 87 last year. So it did drop a little bit. I think it's losing its appeal to me. We did play it again this
No
year.
way.
It might not hold on next year would be my thought. But as of right now, I still enjoy it. We'll see what
I
happens.
keep trying to sell
2024.
it, and I'm like, no, you're not.
So yeah, my number 98, Takenoko.
Okay. All right. 97 for me is Snow Tales. Mainly because I think it's a very like fast pace, like it gets your like adrenaline pumping and makes you
Mhm.
feel like you're kind of racing snow dogs. So that was why I like Snow Tales. I do not like the math. So that
the
is
drift and
that is the only reason that it's not higher. If there wasn't so much math involved and kind of thinking like that, then it'd be higher. But yeah,
it's such a fun racing game. It just doesn't get played enough.
97
unfortunately.
is Snow Tales.
All right, my number 97, Samantha absolutely despises, so you won't see it on her list at all. And it did drop 12
Oh.
spots, so it was 85. And this is a 2-player only game, and it's by Bruno
I
Cathala,
already know what you're
and it's Raptor. So I still really like it. I think it's dropped because it doesn't get played as much because somebody doesn't like it. But then there's just so many other games that I go to more when it comes to 2-player only games, but I do
Yeah.
like it. So yeah, my number 97 is Raptor.
All right. 96 for me is Splendor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nidavellir almost took it out for you, but no.
Yeah. But Splendor, yeah, I think it's just so cool with like the little, the matching the cards with like the little gems and just like, I don't know. It's just
You mean
just
collecting the gems? And
collecting the
cards?
gems. That's
Okay.
what I meant. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Splendor.
yeah.
We still haven't tried Splendor Duel. We should get it. I hear it's a
No.
lot better.
Really?
But I really like
We
Splendor.
haven't played
so-
Splendor in like a while.
I know, but I love that game. But I also tend to get really... I dominate in that game.
I know, but yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, moving on.
All right, number 96 for me dropped 37 spaces. I think, again, because it doesn't get played very much because Samantha doesn't like it. But I think it's a great game. Honestly, I'm probably going to start trying to play this with Eli. I think he might be able to do it. We'll see. And that's Tobago. It's a treasure hunting, driving around on the board. You have the nice components. It's a unique shape board. It's beautiful. I love it. I do.
There's no
I
treasure.
love
though.
it so much that it's number 96. So, I mean, it did take quite a tumble. 37 spots is quite a bit. I'm going to have to put some effort in to see if it's worthy of climbing back up. But as of right now, it's dropped quite a bit. I do like it. It's just, usually these ones at the bottom, they just don't get played that often.
Yeah.
Or maybe my tastes have changed.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Tobago.
I don't know. Maybe if I tried it again. It's been like years since I've played it.
Yeah,
so
and every
it's
time it comes up, you're
possible.
like, no.
It's true.
So, yeah, that's 96.
Okay. 95 is Near and Far.
Oh.
So, you sold this one too, didn't you?
I did. I just recently sold it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I really do like the game. I just think we just didn't play it enough. But I like the whole storytelling part of it and like being able to like look in the book and be like, like finding cool things and stuff. So I like that whole part of games as like a storytelling aspect.
Right. And I'm trying to think, because I know Near and Far is on my list, and here's the sad thing, and because I was like, I like Sleeping Gods more. Sleeping Gods is not on my list either.
Really?
It's not. It's just when I was reevaluating my list, it was one that I was like, is this really a top 100? Is it one that I'm going to go back to? And I did play a lot when I first got it. You play like 30 hours of it in a weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe not that much, but quite a bit. Because once you set it, the setup is a bear. So anyway, my 95 is not Sleeping Gods, but just FYI, I don't think I have any of those Red Raven games on here. I don't think any of them made my list, if I
Maybe
remember
not,
right.
yeah.
But my 95 is a little tiny card game that I think I'm just kind of like getting a little bit overplaying, and that's Point Salad. It dropped 15 points, 15 positions, point salad. You know, just a simple little game, which I like, but it just dropped some. It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm just kind of like, it's lost its luster.
Okay.
So, I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon, but yeah, 95 point salad.
All right, 94 is Fort.
Ooh.
I am not gonna lie, I did not care for this game that much until we played it with the expansion. So I'm gonna add that. The Cats and Dogs expansion. I feel like that just added so much more to the game, and it made it like a cute. I don't know. It was cute, and you got extra abilities with the cats and dogs, and so I feel like that made the game so much better. So yeah, 94 for me is Fort, but with the expansion.
With the expansion.
Yes.
So it needs a little bit of help.
Yep.
Not on my list. My number 94 is down 13 spots, but in my opinion, this is an evergreen game. This is one that I think everybody should... Maybe I'm being... But yes, I think everybody should have this game, and that's Sagrada. I really like Sagrada. It's a beautiful game, dice drafting, with those little abilities in the middle of the table. I liked it. I like it a lot. Now, in all honesty, I've never added a single expansion to Sagrada, and I still enjoy it. It is such a beautiful, fun, nice little, again, filler game. Plays really quickly. Super great game. My number 94, Sagrada.
Okay.
I'd be curious about the legacy.
All right. Number 93 is one of Eli's favorites. It is Karuba. So this is like one of the Hava games I do really enjoy. And the whole kind of, like with the treasure hunting and stuff. And so I think it's a really cool, fun family game.
Yeah, he just likes to copy everything you put. He watches where you put the tiles and then he copies you.
Well, he just thinks you have a good idea.
Right. All right, my number 93 has dropped 26 positions, and it's a good game. I just think other games do what it does better, and that is Santa Monica. I really like Santa Monica. It's just there's other games I'd rather do that I think does it better, kind of thing. And so it's unique, it's fun, but just slipping off. So number 93, Santa Monica.
All right, number 92 is Cubitos.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let you talk about Cubitos?
No. I won't talk about Cubitos for a while, probably. We'll see.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's different, I feel like there's a bunch of different, like, maps that you can play, and a bunch of different dice that you can play, and it's a fun racing
There's
game.
an expansion coming. So
Yeah,
excited.
so.
Yes. All right, so that was your number 92.
Yeah.
My number 92 is a new game to the list, the first new game, and it's from Road to Infamy Games, and it's one that's relatively actually even new within the last few months that I have been smitten by, and that is Globetrotting. I just love the gimmick. I really do. I buy into it. I get into the theme. I love the art. I just love the thinking about where I want to go for each of my trips and trying to get those icons and achieve my bucket list items. I just think that's so much fun. It looks great on the table. It's so quick and easy to set up and tear down. I really, really like that game. So Globetrotting crashes onto the list subtly, I guess, at number 92.
Okay. All right, 91 is Ishtar, Gardens of Babylon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think this is like a really pretty game with like the trees and the just the board and the whole the fountains and
little gems.
It's kind of, and it's, I don't know, would you consider
another Bruno game?
Yeah, another Bruno game. Would you consider it, is it like kind of tile placement? No, you make the tiles.
I mean, you're drafting those little tiles and placing them down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more like tile drafting.
Well, you're placing them and collecting the gems.
Yeah. But I think, that's a fun game.
That is a fun game. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number 91, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm finishing out this 10 with another new game and another Bruno Cathala game. It is a game that Nick actually introduced to us. I think it was this year, or maybe it was late last year. I can't remember. And that's Kanagawa.
I knew it. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to look down.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. We have so many Bruno games this early.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to be left for the list down the road. But whenever you start with a lot of Bruno, you know it's going to be a good list. So, yeah, Kanagawa is a great game about painting, and you're collecting those different symbols, trying to achieve those goals, and you're just like kind of holding out and hoping people don't want to take a row to get more and more cards, and then trying to get the right colors to paint the pictures that you want to paint. So yeah, I really like that one. It is really good. Another small box game. So number 91 is Kanagawa. And that's going to do it for our first 10 of our top 100 games of all time. So stick around. There's going to be a lot of really interesting things coming up. As I look at my list, I'm pretty excited about them because there's going to be a lot of changes from last year. So stick around. Let us know if any of these games would make your top 100 list. I'd be curious to see which ones people fancy the most from this first 10. So also like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah.